All right, so the busy midwinter break is in the books. Spring travel's really not that far away, but flights are always coming and going at the Syracuse airport. Joining us now, Airport Authority Executive Director Jason Terry. Jay, thanks for being live in studio with us tonight. Really appreciate it.
Always happy to be here.
Yeah. Now, last year it was a record year for the number of passengers coming into the Syracuse Hancock Airport. We're already 2 months into the 2025. How are you tracking this year? And could this be another record year?
It could be. We've already seen several airlines already add additional flights and some new capacity, and we also are expecting some new route announcements probably going into the fall of this year.
Oh, that is
what a
professional
tease.
level tease. He's definitely coming back. All right, well, let's get you on this. We've got a lot of topics, lots of construction at the airport. We've talked to you about that before. Maybe two of the most notables, terminal expansion, the federal inspection station. How are they coming along?
Really well. Both of them are scheduled to open next month in April. So to the passengers, the North Terminal expansion will open probably about mid-month. And then we hand over the FIS to Customs in April. They fit it out, then it'll be up and operational.
Okay.
Parking, Justin, parking, always a hot topic, so let's get right to it. So you rolled out a new shuttle service just a couple of weeks ago for the most outer lots. So how is that working?
It's going really well. So we've got the 4 shuttles that are now at the authority, and we're running that at 24/7. Passengers are taking advantage of it, and it's great because we have a new lot that's going to be opening in June, so having that additional shuttle capacity is going to be really helpful.
And to help with parking, you also added a new reservation system. So how is that going? And just give us a quick little refresher on how that works. It doesn't mean you have an exact spot, but you have a spot.
Yeah, so the reservation system started in mid-February, and it's going really well so far. We've had over 1,500 reservations made. On average, people are booking about 3 weeks before their travel. And what it means is that you have a spot in whichever lot you have reserved. So whether it's the parking deck, the open lot, the economy lot, you will have a spot in that lot when you arrive at the airport for your flight.
Okay. All right, here's a question we get every once in a while on the Your Stories line. It's about getting your baggage, and our viewers want to know, why does it take so long to get your bags at night?
So at night is our busiest arrival period, and a lot of times the airlines have a minimal crew on. So if the flights are running on schedule, that one crew can bounce between different aircraft. But if we have arrivals or delays, early flights coming in, you now have 4 airplanes on the ground and 1 crew, it causes a delay. We know it's an issue. We get the same complaints at the airport. So we're working with the airlines right now to figure out maybe some changes to process or which way can we address it, because it is a customer service impact.
And that's an airlines thing. Those are not your people and your crews, so you're somewhat limited in what you can do in that capacity?
Yeah, so the baggage and baggage handling and servicing is all either the airline itself or a third-party contractor to that airline. So the airport, we really are the landlord, so we try to work with them because ultimately it's our airport, so we do have a stake in that.
Looking forward now. Looking forward about projects coming up, but looking back at another topic we just talked about, parking.
Yes.
Parking garage, we've discussed it several times. Where are you in efforts to tear down and build a new parking structure there? So
we're going to have a new lot that's going to open in June, which is making way for the new rental car facility. That construction starts in June. So that is the first phase in our whole landside redevelopment program. So we are at about 15–30% design on a new parking deck, and we're hoping to break ground on that sometime in 27–28. We really need to have it up and have the deck replaced probably around the 2030 time frame, not only because of the age of the deck, but also just capacity. We're getting busier.
Yeah. Some cool renderings we're seeing there that makes it look a little bit more inviting and kind of opens up the front of the airport a little bit.
Yes, it'll add additional lanes of traffic, so we have a true arrivals and departures curb, so we don't have all the vehicles trying to fight for the same curb front.
That's very much needed.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Long-range plans for all that land as you come in that you see, well before the terminal. So what's planned?
So we call it a non-aeronautical development. So it's a mixed-use commercial development that'll take place on Eileen's Collins Boulevard. First phase will involve a hotel, restaurant, gas station. And then as demand warrants, there's a concept for additional office space, additional hotels, but it's something that's definitely needed not only for the airport, but also here in the region.
Do you know when?
We will be going to RFP within the next few months. We've got the FAA release done, so we're hoping within 2 years to have a hotel open and operational at the airport.
Amazing to see what you've got going on. You guys are growing so fast, faster than you probably could have ever guessed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, where are you right now with your planning?
So from a planning perspective, when you look at, we just broke another record of 3 million passengers last year. So we're on track this year to hit what would have been our 2030 passenger levels. So we're 5 years ahead of our 5 years ahead of our development program right now. So we have a lot.
So why you've got so much construction going on and upgrades and improvements and expansions and things like that all at the same time.
Yep.
All right.
What a great update. Jason, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here
You're
as
coming back
always.
because you teased us on those other routes.
Oh, absolutely.
So you're coming back.